Okay, guys, welcome back to Gospel News. We are still here bringing you updates back to back. Let's go straight. I see the hot to while I don't bust out. They say that hoodlums has taken over hospital in Imo State. We don't know the group of people who have done this, whether that it is the UGM or Biafra Army. We don't know the particular group that have taken over here. They said Imo State residents lament as hoodlums take over mother and child hospital, commissioned by former Vice President Hussein Banjo. Now for Imo State, now in this one they happened. Oh, we are going into the full details to find out what really happened. And when we went to Abuja to find out how they go for that side, though, they say that the former governor of Rivers State has punished the former governor of Anambra State, which is the past presidential candidate of Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and his land was confiscated, which means they don't seize them. Wike confiscates Abuja land from Peter Obi, Atiku campaign director, Liel Emoke, in controversial decree. It don't read this Wike did not only rig against Peter Obi, but also went far as confiscating his land in Abuja as it is hot now. But we go into details and I go play on the video of what Hope Uzodinma said when he visited the scene of the incident that occurred in Imo State, where the Biafra Liberation Army ambushed the security forces JTF, which is the Joint Task Force, and eight personnel were sent to judgment, according to the report. May we go into details. No time to waste your time at all. Don't forget to stay here, share these videos, and make it go viral, because that is the reason why we are here. Oh yeah, help me touch the share button. Resident of Imo State capital, Owerri, has expressed their disappointment over continuous abandonment of multi-billion naira mother and child hospital in the town. Hope Uzodinma awu ikpuru glass ka onye oshi na-agari inweghị ike idozi ụlọ anọ already a structure, a standing structure, or that we just maintenance. And anyway, maintenance culture in Africa. When another government comes, the person will start thinking like a mad person instead of to continue from where the previous stopped. Now, the abandoned hospital located along Douglas Road off Emmanuel College Avenue was commissioned by the immediate former Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, in 2019. It was said to be dedicated to the care of pregnant women and children. However, checks on the facility built by former Governor Rochas Okoro Akpakpo on Friday showed that it had been taken over by mechanics and unknown gunmen. Weeds, reptiles, and other animals have also encroached on the backside of the property. Funded by taxpayers' money, the apparent abandonment of the facility by the Imo State government has become a thorn in the flesh of residents, a source told Sahara reporters. According to the source, the hospital has also been converted to a hidden place for suspected criminals and sex hawkers in Owerri who operate within New Market axis in the state capital. Apart from the aluminium facilities, every valuable in the hospital was said to have been stolen and vandalized by criminals who have converted the rooms to their personal lodge. We are asking if people are living here. That house you are citing is like a room and parlor for guys. That was the answer that a journalist received when he asked about the building. They are many in number. I know most of them take hard drugs. During the night, they operate from there, and nobody cares, including the government of the state. They bring girls there for sex. You can come in the night and see by yourself, a trader revealed. That is how Imo State government hospital has been abandoned, and left to hoodlums. That is all those boys who are carrying guns up and down, disturbing the general public. And hope Uzodinma, go see there a building that is already standing instead of you to go and maintain it so that our mothers can go there and give birth free of charge, as your own quota to the mothers of the state. You no go there, you no go do amo your own nana to they look for where they know they look for you. Just imagine what Hope Uzodinma said when he visited the scene of where the Biafra army engaged the Nigerian security forces. He said that those people are in Ehime Mbano, which is one of the reasons I think that the military ravaged the village, ransacked the village, and set homes and properties ablaze. Mona, just watch what came from Hope Uzodinma before we go to Abuja.
In Imo State, where raid security operatives have been killed and burned in Umezala, Owerri, in Ehime Mbano local government area of the state. We advise that some of the pictures from the incident may be disturbing. The incident, which occurred early this Tuesday, has thrown the entire local government into fear as most residents have fled from their homes. Governor Hope Uzodinma, along with the Imo State Commissioner of Police and the Director of State Services in the state, paid an assessment visit to the area. The governor expressed sadness over the incident, saying the state government is collaborating with security operatives to do everything possible to fish out the perpetrators of the crime.
Things. We have leaders from this area. We have our brothers and sisters who live around here. This battle has to be collectively fought. People must volunteer information. Because these people, they don't just emerge from heaven. They live around here, they live among us.
Who told Hope Uzodinma that they live around there, they live among us? How do you know that these people who carried out these attacks lives around there? This information is misleading, and that is the reason why anytime something happens anywhere in Igbo land or in Biafra land, the army or police will go to that village and burn it down. It is because of information, misleading informations like this. Misleading information can give clue to police to go and do what they are not supposed to do. They are living around here, they are living here, there. How do you know? Have you seen them? The answer is no. What if it was a hit and run? The people who did that act came from another place and they have run to another location. Then you go to the village and start killing people. You come here and say the villagers must provide information. Did you give them money for investigation to give you information? They must. Instead of you to say they should, or you beg them, you are there saying they must provide information. Now by force, no be by voluntary. Muna, watch this video and hear from this man.
And to the glory of God, the soldiers and other security officers have been able to manage their temper. You know, this kind of thing is very provocative.
Provocative against who? They have been able to manage their temper. That is what I'm asking. Now, they have managed their temper against who? Who are they supposed to unleash their venom on in that village? That is the question. They've been able to manage their temper. This is very provocative. So you should want to kill the whole villagers there because it's very provocative and they are managing their anger. You see how our governors have loose-guarded. They don't have sense of reasoning to know how to address issues. When you know that the people who committed the crime cannot be in that same village. They must be foreigners who came. They must. And you target on the villagers, and before you know it, everywhere is burnt down to ashes because of your unguarded statement. Watch Hope.
And one of the reasons why I'm very quiet about this incident for now is I'm very sad and I feel so hurt. It's a terrible situation. Where officers will come to protect, to work for us, and people will come from.
The officers will come to work for us, and the devil will come from nowhere. What is the Nigerian army doing in that place? Is that how military works? Is that how the military? Is it not the police job to secure communities? Go to other countries, you will not see their police patrolling village. What are they looking for? They are in their stations. doing one thing or the other. But on our own for Nigeria, una go block checkpoint, una go still go, they carry people. See the one that happened in Enugu, how they kidnapped 3 boys from their houses. And they have been confusion. Ah, no, Nigeria is a gunner.
Nowhere, just ambush them and take their lives. We are not God. We pray to God. God will take care of every situation. As human beings, we also do things to console and do whatever we can to support the families. And while praying for God to give them the fortitude to bear the loss.
And Tuesday's incident is coming barely 1 month after 22 soldiers were killed in Niger State.
All right, did you hear that 22 soldiers were sent to judgment in Niger State? Did any of the villages got burnt? That is the question now in Niger State, when that 22 soldiers were sent to judgment in Niger State. Nobody's building or property was burnt. But look at the kind of okpata that a governor of Imo State is yarning, implicating innocent people there, telling them that, oh, they live here. How did you know? No, our people have failed.
Now, how will the nation react to threats against the state? We're joined now by security expert Dr. Kabira Adamu. He's also the CEO of security firm Beacon Consulting. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsnight.
My pleasure.
Here we are again, a really brutal killing of soldiers. What's, how do these people really have the ability to plan these attacks and carry them out successfully? Why are soldiers, our security agencies, operatives so vulnerable to these attacks?
A multitude of reasons, sadly. In a war situation, one of the advantages that the military or either side would have is the kind of equipment at their disposal. In this instance, both in terms of weaponry, and more importantly, intelligence. You heard the governor speaking about intelligence, even though I'm surprised he used the word must. If I was going to advise him, I would have replaced that must with should. You develop the desire of people to share that information with you. You win their hearts and minds. Now, our military are operating in an environment where sadly they've not been able to develop the hearts and minds of the people. And in Gozi, I can't understand why our military are moving around in light-skinned vehicles. It's easy when you shoot at a light-skinned vehicle, both the velocity, the type of bullet, to pierce that vehicle and reach its target. I also cannot understand why the protective gears that the military need to be able to withstand such targeting is missing in that regard. So many other factors that have made, sadly, our soldiers and other security agencies easy targets for, and it's simple, these are non-state armed groups that have decided to challenge the supremacy of the use of force by the state, and sadly they've been able to do that successfully. We need to put a stop to that.
Question is, how do you do that?
Yet again, what is it about Imo State that we don't know? Do you want to talk to us about that? Because it's either the burning police station and...
All right, when I don't hear him, he was asking the guest, what is it about Imo State? Okoko, will you keep quiet at the backyard there? Mona no vessel. So it's about that. It was asking, what is it about Imo State? Or why is it always Imo State? Let me answer that question very quickly. It is because the governor's turn is not now. Hope Uzodinma myself is not even the winner of the election that brought him to power. So that one alone is a taboo. Somebody was robbed and replaced with Hope Uzodinma. So that is why there is no peace in the land. The gods of the land are not even happy about it. Anyways, we'll discuss P2B and the Wike's rift. I'll be waiting on the next update because of this land where they don't collect from P2B. Sorry, may God no allow them. Thank you.